there, I'm Jen, and today we're taking a closer look at the Dainese Avro 5 women's jacket. Now, if you're the sport rider out there and you're looking for the tippity top of Dainese's line when it comes to leather, this is the Avro 5 and it's what you're looking at. Unless, of course, you want to dive into the D Air series, that's a whole other video. So, if you're not looking for an airbag system, you just want the best of leather jackets out of Dainese, Avro 5 is one you want to take a closer peek at. Of course, this is a sport cut style performance jacket. It does work better for your mild seasons of riding. I say that because there's no perforation, there's very little venting, and it does have a destination thermal liner included in it. This jacket is going to meet CEAA abrasion resistance rating, and it does come with some CE level 1 armor. Now, the Avro 5 prices in at $750, so it's going to ship to you for free, and as always, our price match policy is in place to guarantee you the lowest price available. All right, so let's talk sizing. Nikki joins us today, and right now she's wearing a size 42 of the Avro 5. When we took her chest measurement, and again, the chest measurement is from armpit to armpit around the circumference of the torso, Nikki has here is a 34-inch measurement there. Now, when we look at the sizing chart, she's kind of in between sizes. We elected to push her down into a size 42 because this is a more correct sport tailored fit that we expect out of a Dainese leather jacket. So our recommendation to you is if you're also in between sizes like Nikki is, go one size down for that sport fit. Or if you do normally have trouble fitting your bust into different style jackets, you might actually want to go one size up on this Avro 5. As we have found from different female riders trying on this jacket, it is way tighter here across the chest area. So bear that in mind. All right, so let's talk about all the different details and features of the Avro 5. I'm gonna start you up top, and this is a low profile collar out of Dainese. It's the first I've seen it in their leather jackets for women, and I'm a big fan. Their leather collars used to dig into my neck a lot, so this is a nice, clean, minimal design. It is neoprene backed for extra comfort, and you're gonna get all the mobility you need out of your head turns. Really nice to see here in the Avro 5. As we come down to the main entryway, this is a YKK zipper, and then on either side, you do have zip down pockets. You can barely shove a cell phone in there, so it kind of just sort of does the job, just be FYI, and that's the sizing of those pockets. Now, I do want to point out the Avro 5 has the Dainese Demon logo, and there's some nice texturing in here, and Dainese is also incorporating some other different styling cues on the side of the jacket, so I like that they're kind of mixing it up, giving us a little bit of a different flavor in this racing jacket that's normally just solid colors, right? Now, when it comes to main construction materials, what Dainese is using here is their premium Tutu leather. You see this across all of their most expensive, most premium jackets, and they're going to pair that up with their S1 stretch material to help with the mobility of the jacket as well. We do see a new fabric coming into play. That's that polka dot fabric you're seeing on the side. We're going to talk about more in the side view in just a minute. Now, when it comes to protective qualities of this jacket, and we're talking about armor, what we're seeing here in the Avro 5 is this CE level 1 composite armor out of Dainese. Now, this has been in their jackets forever. I think at this price point, I would really prefer to see a CE level 2 armor and something just a little bit more high-tech, a little bit more modern. There's a bunch of stuff on the market, so a little change up there and future iterations would be really appreciated. All right, do want to point out, of course, it has that aluminum slider on top of that armor, and this is a big call out to that sport performance. We all know aluminum sliders are going to slide better on pavement compared to leather that could catch and sometimes torque out your arm. So again, that's one of Dainese's cues of a racing style jacket. All right, Nikki, if you could turn to the side for us. In the side view, and Nikki, if you could go ahead and hit that sport riding position, you see there is pre-curve to this jacket. We have more accordion stretch panel on the backside, a little bit here in the elbow as well for that aggressive riding style. Now, in this view, we're gonna see more of that paneling, and again, this is not a stretch panel, which is unfortunate. I think if this was stretch, it would help this jacket fit a lot of other riders better. It also would help too if you do decide to put a D-Air system or something underneath this jacket. It would give you just a little bit more room for that to pop open if you so need. Also here on the side, you have a zipper vent. So this is all you're getting for ventilation out of the Avro 5 as it stands right now. So again, you really want to think about your mild seasons because that's not a ton of airflow. And then finally, at the bottom of the hem, you do have an adjuster. You can fine tune that fit to your liking. All right, Nikki, if you could turn to the back for us, and I'm just gonna fluff the ponytail there. So more of that neoprene finish here on the back of the neck. I do like that, super breathable, comfortable. Now, as we look at this panel, this is a foam-backed leather, and when you look close at it, I'm not really satisfied with how that has been laminated on top of each other. Dainese is such a quality brand. This is a very expensive jacket. I would like to see a better solution in future jackets that doesn't have that crinkly and kind of wrinkle look to it. But other than that, on either side of the shoulder blade, you're gonna have more of that accordion stretch panel that helps with the mobility of the jacket, more of that polka dot fabric. Again, if this was stretch, I think it would do a lot for this jacket to fit better in the bust area as well, and for mobility's sake. Now, as we come down the mid-back, there is a pocket for a back protector, but it's not included. You could choose to add that in if you want. And as we come down to the lower back, just a little hit of reflectivity down here, and it is a drop tail for coverage on the lower back in the sport riding position. All right, Nikki, if you could turn to the front for us and unzip. Now on the inside, I do like what Dainese has done here. It is a full sleeve thermal liner, and it's a destination liner. So that means it has a nice finish on it. So if you're at the bike night, you're taking off your leather jacket, but you still want to keep that thermal liner on, it doesn't have all those exposed seams and look unfinished. It's a nice clean look, so that is a nice addition here to the Avro 5. Other than that, when you look at the outer shell of the jacket, you're gonna get one storage pocket that is waterproof, so that's nice, and it's gonna be on this side over here. And it does have that connection zipper. So if you're thinking about doing the occasional track day, you could go ahead and connect this leather jacket to a pair of leather pants, and you could be on the racetrack in no time. All right, Nikki, if you could go ahead and zip up for us. And so that's gonna do it. That is your general overview of the Dainese Avro 5 women's jacket. Again, this is the most top of the line leather offering from Dainese for the women rider. It's gonna be good for your sport riding, whether you're on the street or the occasional track day, and it's gonna be good for your mild months of riding. Now, if you have more questions about the Avro 5, hit the info button on your desktop or mobile device. It's gonna redirect you to the product page where you see some product features, more colorways, and read some reviews from riders like yourself. And if you have even more questions, give our customer service a call. They're gonna be happy to help you find a riding jacket that best suits your needs. All right, well, thanks for hanging out with Nikki and I as we take a closer look at the Dainese Avro 5 women's jacket. I'm Jen, keep it on 2.